Hi guys, this is Sidney. So today I am really pulled to share some messages for Lightworkers and New Earth leaders at this time. So if you are drawn to this video and the energy of this video right now, you may be one, even though you don't know what these terms are. You don't see yourself as one yet, or recognize as one yet, or you know that you are one. So take however resonates for you and always discern for yourself with your own intuition. Okay. So I have a lot of the Archangel cards and the Animal Spirit cards that I pulled earlier today for me to share. So I have them ready, but I'm also called to share some messages about cleaning up the physical body once again. So I'm gonna just let my intuition guide me through this, okay? So what happened was I woke up in the middle of the night yesterday or today, and they had a lot of messages, and I received a message in my dream time, and I woke up. And then all of a sudden, Archangel Raphael was with me, and then I was guided to pull my Archangel cards, and then all these angels appeared, and it confirmed with all the messages that I have been receiving that I didn't know what it was about. So I was feeling really guided to share for especially the New Earth leaders, the light workers, who are playing a very important role, whether you are still in the really deep, intense shadow work, or because, you know, we are all doing shadow work right now. Like every individual on earth, you could see that as going through something, shedding something, going through death and rebirth on one way or another. So we are, in a sense, all going through it. Just the difference would be that some people just be waking up, and depending on how much you're committed and dedicated, the process will be different. You may be in a different season. That is very unique. Okay. So, so I have this card, Archangel Raphael, and I'm going to share the message. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the cards. So what you can do is, there is a strong energy in each of these cards. So when I tune into my third eye, especially this deck, this is very high vibrational. So you may want to look into this image, and then anything that pops up may have a specific message or any color, and you may want to look into it with your third eye, focusing your attention, focus and energy on your third eye, and look into the cards, okay? You can screenshot this if you like. So the message was, see with enlightened eyes, open to abundance. So you can see that it is holding a wand, right? Like a magician, and then holding a bowl. And it's yellow, green, a little bit of purple here. So what you can do is you can use this card or this image and visualize by closing your eyes. Visualize this beautiful gold green light coming down, touching your crown chakra, touching all of your chakras to help you see with enlightened eyes and open to abundance, meaning the abundance in a sense that what I'm getting is we want to get outside of what we've been programmed with about the idea of abundance. Abundance could be in a material form, in a physical sense, like money as a tool that we are going to be given to as a resource to create something, or allows you to travel, enjoy some of the freedom. Also, it could be the air that we are breathing, the joy. It could be the feelings of gratitude that you may be connected to. So the Archangel Raphael, what I'm getting right now is we want to connect to the energy from a higher perspective and then expand with our heart center. And then you're going to allow yourself to connect with all things that are abundant by being in this present moment. And when you are doing that, your aura is going to be enlightened with this bright gold color radiating. That's the energy of Archangel Raphael. And also, Archangel Raphael is going to help you heal your physical body. So whenever you have any aches or symptoms, visualize the Archangel Raphael bringing down this green healing light, receiving it through your crown, and then allow those energies to spread out everywhere inside your body. Visualize going into your cells, the bloodstream, the bones, the nerves, everywhere. And then in that moment you want to breathe in and breathe out. Relax your skull, relax your eyes, your facial muscles, your hair, your nails, your toes, your bones, your joints, everything, okay? So that's how you can receive this energy and allow this energy to work through in that state of relaxation. And something that you can do is you can close your eyes, and then when you command to your skull, okay, relax. And if you feel something in that moment of you commanding, like your skull moving or relaxing, then you could see that as you constantly in your mind, or you want to start practicing and train your mind to allow your skull, allow your body, your bones to get into, get used to living in the state of relaxation. So train yourself with that energy is the guided message that is coming through for me to share. Okay. That also applies with me as well. Okay, so I'm going to also practice more of relaxing the body, receiving this light. Okay. And another thing that pops up is the Archangel Raphael. Okay. The message is enter higher planetary service. Be a blazing light. Okay. So this is the angel, and you see this golden light, and you see this here. This is where his retreat center is in Australia, in Uluru or Ayers Rock. So actually, I've been constantly seeing a travel program on TV about someone visiting Ayers Rock, this Uluru. And I kept seeing, every time I turned on the TV, it showed up. Or I changed the channel, it showed up. So that's how I receive the message sometimes, or the spirit is trying to communicate with me. And then I kept receiving this place in Australia. And I was like feeling really pulled to visit there. Like I want to visit Uluru, or I want to visit that Alice Springs or something, that area. And I didn't know what that was about. And it was about this message. Archangel Raphael was connecting with me in that moment, transmitting certain codes for Lightworkers and New Earth leaders for the planetary service. So something that you can do is you can look at this light, visualize this light, and this beautiful light embracing you, and then you're receiving this golden light for you to help with your planetary service for Gaia and Source at this time. So the message that came was you are the bridge, right? We are the bridge between this human body and the Source. And also the message that I received yesterday was because we are part of the Source, we are the Source. And because we are part of the God, we are God. And that, you know, these terms, the source and God, they could represent the same thing, but just we are using the different concept in language. So take however resonates, whatever that is more familiar and resonating for you would be the term for you, okay? And that basically, when we don't believe in God, we don't believe in ourselves. So we don't believe in source, we don't believe in ourselves. And so when we believe in ourselves, we believe in the universe. So it's all connected. And we are trying to embody this energy by constantly releasing and doing the shadow work that you are enough as you are. And we have a lot of wounded inner child that's still in protective mode, right? That still is lingering and holding on to the past at times, even though it's not serving us well. But this energy is coming up because we are now being pulled, or we have been preparing ourselves to step onto this role, to come together, to serve the planet at this time, the planet Gaia or the Mother Gaia. So by embodying this light, so you can visualize this beautiful light you see here, and receiving them through the Antakarana bridge from source, and also with Archangel Raphael, you receive all the way through all your 12 chakras, and allow that light to come in or receive through your crown chakra, touching all your chakras inside the 12 chakras, all the way down to your earth star, and then anchor that in to the center of earth. Okay, and so when you are doing that, you want to call in Archangel Michael, or your unicorn, or your dragon, or other angels, your spirit team, for protection in that moment. And so it's going to help you, what I'm getting is it's going to help you align and balance out all your 12 chakras. Okay, so that's how you can work with Archangel Raphael at this time. So I'm just going to, okay, so let me see. So I'm being called to bring in the Archangel Raphael. Okay. So you see the scale here. So he works with justice, the balance. So it goes, be fair in all situations, resolve your conflicts. So the message that is coming is, it could be any inner conflicts that you may be dealing with other people around you, or it could be conflicts relating to your ego creating fixations that is making you want to change someone's perspective or viewpoints, or how they behave, how they live, because you think that what I know or my way is better than what they're doing right now. It's all from the ego. And this is usually relating to a lot of the Lightworker energies, because a lot of Lightworkers, including myself, we were trying to help other people, and especially a lot of the family members who we perceive as still unbalanced, unhealthy, and they need help. And we are trying to save them from something, and by giving them certain information, but they're not ready to receive because their level of consciousness is on a different level. So it's not our job to fix them. It's not our job to try to change someone's perspective or how they live or what they think. It's our job to simply hold unconditional love within ourselves, and in the long term, at large, that's how it's going to help serve humanity. So as a light worker, So as a light worker, there's something that you can do and remind yourself to hold your light, right? And focus on honoring your light and love at this time, and balance that scale within you. The inner alignment is strongly coming through. Again, you can see this all this soft, what is this color called? Emerald, this bluish, soft blue color here. You can visualize and receive the light from Archangel Raphael to support you with that, to see everyone's perspective from a higher place and honor that. Allow those truths to exist for them and hold your truth, because we are not here to prove ourselves and prove them wrong or prove myself right. Okay, that it may be creating unnecessary conflicts with other people or inner conflicts, or activating the ego from an unknown place. Okay, so at this time, whenever you're aware you're releasing or integrating the ego aspect within yourself, that a lot of us are constantly doing at this time. Okay. And I'm being called to bring in the Seraphim, Seraphina energy. So the message is, be an ambassador for Earth. Build your bridge to Source. Okay, so I'm going to show you this card. So you see the Ankh here. It looks very Egyptian-like. So you may be connected to Egypt very strongly, like me. Okay. You see these different colors representing different energies within our chakras. So we want to continue to stay in balance, is the message that I'm getting. And I received the song, channel song from Michael Jackson. When I woke up, was Earth Song. So you may want to listen to this song. I'm going to put a link in the description box down below. So he had this soul blueprint, and in the moment I woke up, the reason why I woke up was I received a strong message. So Michael Jackson was on a mission, and he was it's like a first, the generation, the paving the way. So pavement was the word. So he was paving the way for this time right now. So in his time, he created a lot of songs that's related to Earth, like Heal the World and like Earth Song. But also what I received was his songs were bought by the music company Sony. So what they're doing is they're blocking whenever people play his songs on YouTube right now. So that's something that came as a message in regards to reclaiming our sovereignty within, is now because he had a very strong message, and it's like affirmations. He understood how affirmations work. The words is sang, the people sang. It created and generated that energy. And I saw that interview that when he was talking about that, the Spirit had me see that. So because people knew, or that certain people didn't want the humanity to awaken, is still working to prevent the energy to come out. So I'm gonna put a link of his songs in the description box. So at this time, you may be very much connected to Gaia if you're drawn to the song, if you're pulled to listen to the Earth Song, okay? And that we are all an ambassador for Earth, and we are the bridge to Source, okay? We are the bridge, we are the channel, bringing down that higher perspective, consciousness, light to anchor that down to Earth for Gaia at this time. So you can visualize, and you can visualize Seraphim, Seraphina embracing you with her beautiful light, and then this beautiful light, white light coming down with that energy from source. And you want to also anchor that down in your 12 chakras to embody that light. And then all the way down to your earth star, and then bring that down to the center of Gaia, inner earth. Okay, so that's what I'm being called to share at this time. And you see all these colors here, very much. All this color has yellow, which represents the solar plexus, but also green, blue, purple, which represents the higher chakras. So we are constantly being called at this time to anchor down the solar plexus with that of the higher chakra, so we do not create or operate from the lower mind of the ego anymore, but we are aligned with the divine. We are aligned with the higher consciousness. Okay, and that is our role right now at this time, if you're drawn to this video and resonating. And this is Archangel Raphael. So the message is: be conscientious, cooperate with others for the highest good. Okay, so if you've been seeing especially blue butterflies or monarch butterflies or any butterflies like yellow here, it could be a specific message for you at this time that it's relating to Earth as well, that all these animals like bees or ladybirds or butterflies, they hold fifth dimensional frequency, and they're also working for Gaia right now and for humanity at this time because they hold that higher vibration. And it's also helping other organisms on Earth, other insects that are in second and third dimension to move up to the higher consciousness. Okay, so you may want to connect with nature and ground your energy, you know, on a regular basis. And you can see a lot of the yellow and beautiful green light here. Okay, and lastly, Archangel Metatron. The message is: increase your light levels, open your stellar gateway chakra. So you may want to connect with this, okay, this image and the color. So this beautiful yellow, right? There's some pink color, orange, this color right here. So you may want to connect with this magenta color here. So you want to visualize these colors coming down from your stellar gateway and then lighting up all your upper chakras, your stellar gateway, your soul star, and all of these upper above your crown, right? And then bringing that down through your crown, through to your physical body, and touching each chakras, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your navel, your sacral, your roots, and then all the way down to your earth star chakra, and anchor that down once again to the center of Gaia. Okay, is what I'm being called to share at this time. So you want to connect to all these different colors you see, and anything that you pick up first or that stands up to you, any colors that you maybe you may want to work with that color, or the chakras that are in alignment with that color more so at this time, that you want to stay balanced or clean up that area with this light of Archangel Metatron at this time. And what I also received was that there are 4 stars that are in support of the new earth and the ascension at this time is the Orion, Sirius, the Pleiades, and the Neptune. So that was why I was connecting with the giant crystal in Neptune earlier last year. And then the energy of Neptune has been coming up recently more intensely. And right now we are in Pisces season, working with the Neptunian energy right now. So also with the energy from Sirius with Jesus or Yeshua or Christ consciousness energy that are very, very strong, especially in March at this time. It's all helping us to embody these higher consciousness, higher light codes, to support everything, and also to support our physical body. And when you receive these light or these light codes, you may want to stay in a relaxing state. You want to regulate your nervous system, or command your body to stay relaxed, to receive and integrate. And you want to drink a lot of water. That is the filter, the spring water, the clean water, as much as possible. Because our body is made of 70% water. So when you look at it, we can survive without food for weeks, but we cannot survive without water for days. So that's how important the value or the role or the function of water is within our body. And that's why people say you want to stay hydrated, right? Drink lots of water after meditation, after activation or transmission, is because it vibrates. It allows the cells to vibrate and embody this light and allow yourself to integrate this higher light, I would say, and to allow your vibration to raise higher. So also, if you are dealing with any of symptoms or inflammation issues or any of the chronic issues, because light starseeds have special, can take on different, I would say, symptoms. And dealing with inflammations, especially, it's because of the vibration that we hold on a soul level, the soul signature. And so that's why we need to be more sensitive with certain things, and we could develop certain symptoms more easily, even though we are going on, relatively healthy diet or something like that, and you're exercising regularly, taking care of your body. And it's not because you did something wrong, but because also we need to understand the star lineage, and that also holds some the star lineage trauma in our core signature, that's making certain star seeds prone to or be more vulnerable to stress more easily or something like that. And if you're an empath, you take on other people's energy more easily. You're very sensitive, and that's why it is more useful and effective for us to cleanse our body. And a lot of the cancer issues could be part of this as well. And whenever the cancer cells cannot survive when it is a hydrating, alkaline environment, it cannot survive. So that's how we can keep the physical body ready and get prepared to embody this higher light, for the planetary service, to be an ambassador for Earth, to continue to carry on our soul mission at this time. So that's why I'm also experimenting within my own body how it is changing by going through fasting. And so I've been fasting ever since the end of 2021. So I started to do like 24-hour fasting and before my surgery, because based on research, it's going to help me recover. And after the surgery, I started to go on a very radical alkaline diet. and continue to do research and studying about like different kinds of foods and their characteristics. So something that you can do is, I've been applying it to my own body in a way so that I can share with other people in the future who may be going through some difficulties with their physical symptoms. So what I did was I went on 24-hour fast every week, 1 day a week, and then during the week I would do intermittent fasting. So I did 18 6-hour fasting, so for about 3 months. So that was a lot of fasting because I wanted to clean up my system from the surgery. And then since then, because I was in Egypt and I was, traveling or guided to go through different continents by my spirit team from Egypt to Greece and Thailand and all these places for about 2 years. I went through like ups and downs, and I had to face some of my addictions like cravings, right? And then I would often get out of my track, off track, right? Getting some, like dessert once in a while and stuff like that. But then that's how we are all going to transition. But I'm not going to explain too much in detail, but that is something that you can also start looking into if you are drawn to it, okay? And then for about a month, I started to do the 24-hour fast a week again. So I started to fast 24 hours once a day. And then what I do is sometimes, because of the energies, I don't feel like eating at all when the energy is so high. And sometimes I can't eat or something like that. And that at times, when I'm downloading stuff, I would eat in the middle of the night. I would eat like 3-4 times a day. I would eat a lot more. And so it all depends on what the body is needing in that moment, and you providing that by listening to your intuition, not your mind, and then allow yourself or learn how to flow with it and not feel like guilty for eating or not feel guilty for not eating or something like that, or trying to control. So something that I learned was I had to not control and restrict myself with really restrictive fasting, because that will have my body in a lot of stress. So if I had to go into like 20-hour fasting or 22-hour, not 24, because my body was requiring certain foods or nutrients or energies, then I would just do it. Before I went through a lot of the controlled fasting, because I was really like, I held some fear, because after the surgery, I was in a place of desperation. That was also a motivation for me, that I need to recover my health. But then I learned how to slowly balance these energies, and how to be aware of when I'm trying to control extreme fasting. And that would also backfire, because when you break the fast, you would eat a lot or binge eating certain foods. So it's all part of the learning process. So it's something that I'm guided to share with my own experience. And there right now, I'm not on as much as strict diets. I'm trying different things. But recently, I've been receiving a lot of messages that have been coming repeatedly, intensely, which is a sign that it's important right now to do a lot of more juicing, more being aware of all these foods, and focus on detoxing, okay? So for example, I have the sinus issue, because this the bone here is like a little bit crooked. So I have chronic sinus issues. And also I have mercury filling in my tooth, so I constantly also have to do detox because, you know, the mercury fillings create certain issues also. So that is something that I'm guided to share in regards to the physical upgrades that need to be also taking place right now, and that you want to focus on detoxing to provide the physical environment where it's hydrating, alkaline environment that's in surplus, so the cells can vibrate and embody this light and these light codes that are coming down, that is continuously rising in frequency, especially for light workers and new earth leaders who are holding the light for the collective at this time. Okay, so that is a strong message. And these two animal spirits kept coming with the Archangel message yesterday. So one is the dolphin energy, the other is whale. So you could be the divine feminine rising, so called. That doesn't mean you are only having the divine feminine energy, and you may know already, right? You're in balance in Ankh, but you hold that imprint as a divine feminine in this role right now. And you may be very much connected to so actually what I'm getting is Andromeda. So you may be an Andromedan starseed. You may be drawn to mermaids, Lemuria or Mu civilization. You had reincarnations there. And so you may be very much connected to water, the Neptunian energy. So right now we are called to bring that energy in, that wisdom in, and allow that energy to be integrated within our consciousness, within our physical body, in our cells, so we can start to operate from that light of consciousness at this time as the ambassador of Earth, okay, to do your service work at this time. You are the bridge, okay, of heaven and earth. So the message of dolphin is live joyfully in the present. So this month, especially around 3/3 portal, I kept receiving the message to enjoy the joy, living with joy, embodying the joy, creating out of joy was a very, very strong message, and with a lot of dolphin energies that were coming. And so we are now embodying this higher frequency and joy as part of the energy of abundance, that we are here to live in joy on a day-to-day basis, on a moment-to-moment basis, because you understand that you are the creator of your own reality. If you constantly think and see yourself as a victim of circumstances, it takes away all this joy that is the higher vibration and consciousness, and that is the past, the karma, right? And as we move to the North Stars, we are being called to consciously anchor down this day-to-day, this moment-to-moment reality, living in joy. So that is the channel message, and this is the card. You may want to connect with the light here and meditate and receive these light codes with your third eye as you look into the card. Okay, this is very high vibrational. Another one is whale, live as a fully conscious being. Okay, so the whale energy is related to our higher consciousness. So you see, the symbol here, the spiral. Remember who you are, all these symbols and lights. You want to look into this card and meditate, perhaps visualize, receive this light codes. Okay, connect to it to anchor down the higher consciousness in whatever role that you're playing on a unique way that you're here to do. And then I was really, this was actually speaking to me. So how it works for me is crystals, I communicate with the crystals. That's how I'm feeling, or how I can best describe. They talk to me, and then it's like, I know in that moment. So when I sat on the desk today, just before recording, this was staring at me, okay? And this is connected to the energy of Lemuria, the moon. And let me just tap into my heart center to see if any messages that may be coming for me to share in regards to the energy of Lemuria or Mu at this time. For all the light workers, New Earth leaders, the divine feminine rising, however you resonate, or you can simply tune into the energy. If you're drawn to it, it is for you. Okay. So with this energy, I'm going to bring in the Neptunian energy. I'm going to connect my energy to the giant crystal that I connected last year in March. And that gate to access to the crystal is opened, which I mentioned in my previous videos. Okay, so I'm going to bring the energy down from Neptune and channel that energy through this. Okay, I want you to remember who you are and honor your energy and respect who you are in this moment. That is part of loving yourself. So the last couple of days, I felt the beautiful energy from Venus very much present, especially at this time. Okay. Wakaia kakao wa 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 ia kakao wa 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 ia 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 kakao wa 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 ia wa ia kakao wa 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 ia kakao wa 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 ia kakao wa 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 ikiki akao wa kakao wa wa ikiki ia kakao wa wa ia kakao wa 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 Waikiki akaua waua waia kakaua kukua trying to help you to flow, get into the state of flow and ease that could be the normalized state for your day-to-day operation. To anchor down, then feeling safe within your body, and allow your inner child to feel safe with you. And say goodbye to those caretakers that you okay, what is the word? Okay. That you absorbed to transmute as a light worker, as a child. That role is done. You completed that role successfully. And you already know that you are healed, but you are still continuing to hold on to, attached to the past out of the old habit. And we are helping you to disconnect, cut the cords, that they loved you, but they were unbalanced, that they loved you, but they were unhealthy, that they loved you, but they were not well. You visualize yourself, your little child self, saying goodbye and holding hands with your adult self. You're ready to say goodbye. So you can visualize your beautiful little child self, seeing your parents, your caretakers, whoever it is, your family, saying goodbye to them, and then holding hands with your adult self who's providing you this home within, feeling safe within, that it is okay for you to be all that you are. You don't have to dim your light to please, to be accepted anymore. That your adult self sees you for who you are, allows you for who you are, accepts and loves you unconditionally for who you are. It is okay for you to be who you are. It is safe for you to be who you are. And when you're ready, in your visualization, hold hand with your adult self and walk out, not looking back. Keep walking forward to your new family of light, of the source, of however you see or whoever you see, your soul tribe, your divine family. And you no longer see your old family. You just know that they loved you, but they were unhealthy, they were unbalanced, they were unwell. You no longer need to transmute, and you no longer need to try to fix them, save them, release that cord, cut that cord, okay? You can visualize a scissor cutting literally in your visualization, in your mind's eye, cutting the cords, walking out of that home, walking into a new home with your adult self who sees for who you are. You are enough. You are enough as you are, for who you are. You are free to express, sing, dance, all that you want to do in this new home. Okay? That is a message, and you can perhaps want to meditate with this words that kept coming, right? The channel messages. So allow your heart center to open and anchor down this higher light within your body, in your root chakra, and to feel home within yourself in that unconditionality of love and light. Okay, and feel safe in this new home that you found, that you moved into from this point onwards. Okay, so I hope this helps, and that wherever you are, we are all in this together. And I'm sending you much love and support in whatever you are doing, in however journey that you're on, in your healing empowerment journey at this time. I'm sending you lots of love and light and support to you. At this time, we must come together, work together in this higher light, this perspective and higher consciousness as a bigger community to hold love and light. Okay. So I'm connecting all our energy to the collective net right now. As I'm saying these words and connecting to your energy, further anchoring down our inner alignment, purity of our heart, in service to humanity at this time. Okay. So with that, I'm gonna end my video and I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.